What's going on, guys? It's Terrorize back with another video, man. Hey, I told you guys the content on this channel was going to be a little bit different, and today is actually going to be the first time I'm actually going to be doing a review on something. Excuse me. So, the content that we're going to be reviewing today is a very special one to me. So hope you guys enjoy this VOD. Hope you guys enjoy this on YouTube, TikTok, everything. So if you guys can read by the title, we're going to be basically giving my opinion on the latest Attack on Titan ending. So basically part 2, I think we had part 1 back in March, and on November 5th, I want to say it finally concluded. The reason why I didn't do this a little bit earlier, because I know everyone else wanted to, like, I wanted to give time for people to actually go out and see it. So I'm actually going to say this. If you have not seen the ending of AOT and you do not want spoilers, I'm going to give you like 10 seconds. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to unclick the video, go watch it, and then once you watch it, come back and see my review. And while you guys do that, I'm basically going to be checking on some other stuff, like audio stuff. So y'all give me 1 second. All right, audio sounded pretty good. I like it. I like it. All right. Let's go ahead and start this review, man. So, if you guys don't know about AOT or Attack on Titan, it is an anime that was released back in April 2013. I just know the year is 2013, so forgive me if it's not in April. I can't remember the exact date. But 2013, and the final finale just had dropped this month in 2023. I've been watching it since day one, season 1, season 2, 3, all the way up until this final. And to be completely honest, it was so hard to actually realize that this is it. Like, we're getting no more Attack on Titan after this. I don't know if it could be some type of what do they call that? Spin-off or a sequel, but it won't be with the characters that we all know and love and grew up with. I started the show when I was 19, and from the whole 10 years being almost 30 now, it is it's a crazy experience, right, man? Like, from the beginning of Attack on Titan back in 2013 and seeing this, it definitely was a horror type anime. To me, it seems like most definitely horror type, because the only thing I knew about Attack on Titan was these big humanoid like monsters who were taller than basically the Great Wall of China, probably even like bigger than that, and they were just going around eating people, man. So for what to have evolved into right now is seriously crazy, man. It is absolutely crazy. From going to that to let me see here. What's that? Oh, right. Sorry guys, I'm actually still using OBS at the same time and learning how to use it. But from seeing the ending, this is exactly how I felt. It was just phenomenal. Um, Definitely a little bittersweet. I would say it was definitely bittersweet for me to see them end off on that note. So, what am I talking about? I'm basically talking about the death of Aaron, the ending of the series, and basically seeing how everything played out within a margin of just 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 shock from the ending to Levi, the ending of Armin, um, Mikasa, and how everyone's story pretty much played out. It was definitely crazy. Um, as you guys all know, if you've watched the series, um, Aaron was going crazy, man. Aaron was going real crazy. So, oh my goodness, I even had just remembered about the whole Zeke thing and how Levi just hated this man. Levi hated Zeke. He was just like, Zeke is, I got your head. I got your number, pal. I got your number. So from everything, from literally the final battle, and I'm thinking since the final battle, we're definitely gonna go see some more main character deaths. And to my surprise, there was no main character deaths. There was one at the end there when Connie and John and everyone else ended up getting turned into Titans, but that easily got basically thwarted. We didn't have to really wait like more than what 2-3 minutes for everyone got turned back to normal. And I literally thought Aaron was just like, yo, screw all of these people. I don't care. I'm about to just do my rumbling thing and I'm going to end it just like that. Like, it was just crazy. And to actually understand what Attack on Titan was, it wasn't even a whole thing about, you know, um, sorry, trying to get some other stuff out here as well. What was so crazy was when Aaron turned evil, it was just crazy. As soon as he touched Historia's hands and he basically was able to see the past, the future, and everything was to come, and he knew that the only way that he can get exactly what he wanted, which was for his friends to live a long and prosperous life, which was to basically destroy 80% of the world's population. And that to me was just honestly sad in itself. He basically said for everyone else to live, I have to not only kill 80% of the world, but I also have to die in the process. Attack on Titan was never really supposed to be the story between a love between Aaron and and Mikasa, trying to make sure I say her name right, and for everyone to have a happy ending. It was basically to show the world of the effects on war, and basically when it comes to humans, that war will always repeat itself. Well, the history of war within humans will always repeat itself. Because even if Aaron did all of this, it doesn't mean that the entire world would actually be held in peace. It would actually just be for his people. Because after he died, the curse of Ymir pretty much was broken. So that means everyone that was a Titan is no longer a Titan and is no longer bound by the once you get your Titan powers, you have 13 years to live after that. So that's done. They don't have to worry about the war between humans because there are no more Titans. So even though yes, the people hated the like you know what I'm saying the Marlians and the Eldians, they would not be able to, or there would be no reason for them to fight anymore. They would. there's so many less of y'all, less of them, and to the point where the enemy of my enemy is my friend at that point. So for them to actually stop Aaron, even though that Aaron didn't want to kill anyone that came from Paradise Island, all they literally had to do was go back to Paradise Island and just let the entire rest of the world get destroyed, and that would have been it. But Aaron knew that if he did this, and the reason why he told Mikasa that he hated her and Armin and everything was to basically push them away to make sure that they had the strength in order to kill him. That is just absolutely crazy. Oh man, how should I say this? How should I say this? The ending for AOT for me was so, like, to be completely honest, it gave me love for anime again, because AOT showed me the reason why I even got into anime in the first place. Is because anime isn't all about just the crazy powers and the cool fight scenes. It's also about the feeling that it gives you during the show. And for the last 10 years, Attack on Titan has literally brought my emotions all the way up to a peak and also dropped me to the low, to the point of where you felt like prey. Like, you know what I'm saying? You felt like there was no more hope left for not only humanity, but yourself. Like, there was, I can't remember his name, but it was the blonde guy who, when the Beast Titan first had came out, and the Beast Titan ended up um, hitting him off the roof, and and Buddy ended up getting basically getting ate up because I think they ended up killing his horse or something like that, and it was just like the way how he was just like, nah, please, nah, don't eat me, and tried to run away and was basically just helpless. Attack on Titan made you feel that a lot throughout the series of just feeling helpless. Oh man. So when it comes to Aaron and let me see if this transition's right. When it comes to Aaron and everything that he knew that he had to do at the end was just honestly crazy to me. Because he literally said at the end of the episode that when he and Historia touched hands and all of the information between the past and the future and everything that could be and will be came through him, it literally sent him insane. To the point where the Aaron that we saw from him gaining his memories back or gaining those memories was never the real Aaron. That was just the Aaron that needed to be until the final, and until basically this final episode. The only time that we seen the Aaron that we all knew and loved is when he was talking to Armin at the end, and he was basically like, this is the reason why I did everything. And I'm telling you this now because when I send you back, I'm gonna wipe all of your memories until we do this again in a loop. I think it's a continuous loop. He said he didn't want to die, everything else like that. But at that point, Mikasa already done took him out. Armin didn't even know. And the thing that really hurt me the worst about this episode, it wasn't seeing Aaron die, it wasn't seeing the series end. That voice actor, when Armin let out the scream when he finally realized that Aaron died or was dead, was gut wrenching. I mean, give an applause to that voice actor because he had all the emotion needed that he needed to for that scene in particular. Like, that scream was 10 years of just, and honestly, that was the Japanese voice actor. I hope the English voice actor, when they actually dub it, I hope he sounds just like that. I need you to have that much feeling and just depth about it. Because think about it, it is 10 years in the making and 10 years of a great series ending. Then at the end, to where when Aaron was buried at the tree that he always took a nap at, and then you basically saw the generations of Paradise Island being, how did I say this? Like just becoming modernized, becoming futuristic and everything, to at the end war continuing yet again until we see I don't know if that was a boy or a girl at the end, but I do know it looked like a descendant of, if not Aaron, Mikasa. Which I'm gonna say Mikasa because Aaron, his bloodline died with him. Once Zeke was dead, once he was dead, there was no more Jaegers, to my knowledge. So it probably had to be Mikasa or one of her descendants, and then they went into the tree to basically start this process all over again. And it's to the point of where when Armin literally said, "Hey, we're gonna be together forever in the afterlife." Why? Because not only did you kill 80%, I also killed a whole lot of people too. So in the afterlife, I'll meet you in hell. We will be together forever in hell. To the point of when it was actually finally time for, I'd say, Aaron to finally get up out of here. When we saw that, okay, what's that? Here we go. Sorry, still doing some things in OBS, trying to get that. But yeah, when we finally seen this scene animated, I mean, to all the people that read the manga, you guys already knew, but I choose not to watch. Well, I choose not to read certain manga that I'm very heavily invested in. So I don't read the manga for AOT. Hardly read the manga for My Hero, Demon Slayer, anything of that nature that I want to see animated first and see what the anime version does, and if it differs from the manga, then of course I'll go back and I'll read the manga. But this scene right here, and to finally see Aaron like dead, not coming back, because when Gabby shot him in the head, I thought that was it. I'm not even gonna lie, everyone thought that was it until Zeke touched him, and that's when he basically became the founder Titan, and that was just honestly crazy. Honestly, really, really crazy. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just kind of collecting it all in here. Also, if you guys didn't know, this is basically my first first ever review using OPS and everything else. So I know this was a little choppy. I know it's a little everywhere, but the more videos like this that we do, the better that it will become in the future. Because I know a lot of you guys are actually seeing this on the VOD, and the people that actually came in here to hear it live, I most definitely appreciate that. I appreciate it a lot. Huh. I'm really trying to see what to say in closing. Besides AOT just being a fantastic anime, and Thank you to the writer. Thank you to the producers. Thank you to everyone who basically has something to do with AOT. The last 10 years have been amazing. Um, would I want the ending to be any different? Maybe I will want a happy ending, but I do have to understand that AOT was not meant to be a happy ending. Because I also do know about how the writer wanted to end it, and I think it had something to do with Armin. I think Armin basically was just going to kill everybody, or it was going to have the same ending to The Mist or something like that. But I'm more sad of the fact that there's no more Attack on Titan, but every good story has to have an end. Every good thing must end at some point. So, even from what they did in the last episode, all the way until like basically just now, AOT has stayed with this constant topic of the beginning to the end to history always repeating itself and basically the characteristics of human and what it takes to be human. This is honestly, excuse me, this is honestly a hard thing to process because literally after I watched the show, it reminded me of a couple of people that I've lost in the past, and I wish I could just talk to one more time and see and be able to feel. And the fact that Armin and Mikasa never got that until they passed away, um, it was definitely crazy. I definitely would have liked to see. Now, still keep the tree and the sequel opening up, but I would have liked to see that once Mikasa died with his scarf, to where both of them would have a conversation, not just the little shadows and stuff walking together. I wanted to hear a conversation between her and him, because the last conversation that we know that they had was when he was still acting like an asshole and basically just saying, "Bitch, I hate you. And the only reason why you're loyal to me is because your bloodline and X, Y, and Z." Apparently not, because if Levi is Mikasa's uncle, shit, he still killed the fuck out of Zeke. I mean, the absolute fuck out of him. As soon as Zeke came out and said, "Hey, I'm over here," Levi came straight with it. I mean, just straight took boy out. Crazy. Well, let me see. I was going to try to leave this up to allow more people to come in to actually have this discussion with the chat. So if anyone is actually in the chat right now, feel free to ask questions or let's discuss this for a moment. I don't got nothing but time today. I'm actually getting ready to cook, so I have nothing but time today. There we go. Oh, that's another thing. The fact that their first kiss was literally as he was dying slash already dead is just crazy to me. Because she said, "See you later, Aaron." And as you can see here, his eyes are still open. He still understands what's going on. Even if a human was decapitated by sword, they would still have about another 10 seconds to realize what happened before everything just kind of shut off. So the fact that he's looking at her, and that's not a face of a villain who was thwarted. That is the face of someone who literally says, "I'm sorry for everything I've done. I had to do it, and now I'm tired. Now it's time for my eternal rest. It is time for my eternal rest in heaven, hell, wherever he goes." Because even though he did destroy 80% of the world's population, he did it for his friends. Now, I know that may sound selfish to some of you, but he honestly was the good guy even when he was the bad guy. And that to me is just crazy. Aaron literally made the ultimate sacrifice. I'm not just talking about with his life, but he just decided to just say, you know what, so my people good, I'm gonna destroy 80% of the world's population. That way, you guys get to be heroes for killing me. And I don't think, yeah, I don't even think he was eating that much. But I think I'm gonna call the review right there. I do want to say, if you guys was watching this on the VOD, I appreciate all the support. We went from 51 to 52 followers up to 56 now, and that's all you guys. I appreciate you so much, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Now, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm going to go get some food in my system, and honestly, even after the fact, if you guys can still write something, you guys can, and I'll be sure to answer on the next one. Who knows? I might have a part two. Get my notes together and everything. But other than that, hey, it's Terrorize here, and I'll catch you on the next video.